Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode something of Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. I feel like I keep taking breaks when playing this game. It's been a while for me. I think we finished up all of the side story quests for all the major characters. So I think we're just gonna press on with the main storyline now. I feel like I've been playing this game forever, so I feel like if I drag this on a little bit too longer than this, I'm gonna get seriously burnt out. What am I doing? I meant to pick up the gift, not visit the trapper. Alright. And I think Yuna is just outside this town, right? Whoops. Hello.
他の皆は
みんな支度は済んでるよ。ハンを殺せるのはこの対馬にあんたしかいないって先生が言ってた。
一人では無理だ。しかも策がなくては。
あいつは手下を従え港にいるよ。
まず守りの穴を探さねば、その先にあるハンの隠れ場もな。
鳥にでもなれたら楽なのに、いいところがあったよ。闇が味方のうちに立とう。泉の港。かがり火台からならよく見える。登れればだけど。
気づかれなければよい。いざ行くぞ。
That's the lighthouse we have to get to, I believe,
島から
right?
本土に渡り、蹂躙するつもりなのだろう。今を逃せば止められなくなる。
この花って
俺の毒の元となる花だ。
猛虎が積んでいったんだね。
我らを殺すために。
毒を使ったこと悔やんでるかい？
危険を承知で大勢の命を救ったのだ。
もっと大勢が死ぬことになる。
その前にハーンを止めるほかない。
そうだね。ハーンを殺さなきゃ。すぐ。
攻め入るのは無謀。崖側から回り込むぞ。
物見の裏をかくのか。いいね。
No, 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 no.
출하라고.
Wonder if I can jump over to that edge right there. Probably not. I don't want to risk it.
Parçala! En unik istek Allah yosta.
Milk pots. Being nomadic and pastoral, the Mongols' primary food groups are milk products and a variety of meats centering around the livestock herds they travel with. Even so, the Mongols rarely drink fresh milk, instead relying on fermentation to produce alcoholic drinks, processed curds, yogurts, and arag.
樽の中身は何だろう。火薬かな。
花だ。毒用の。一樽で何百人も殺せる。ハーンは本土で使うつもりだ。対馬から出してはならん。かがり火台から港を物見しよう。
先に行って。嵐の前の静けさ。
こちらの利になるよ。今は火を消したままにしておくと、もうこの船の目指す印になってしまう。
奴らが去ったらつけよう。さあ物見と行くか。
Is that true? If waves are flat, that means a storm is coming? I didn't know that. That's cool.
良い案が出ると良い あの岩場から猛虎の水軍を見て取れる。
ヒヤリがあれば船を真っ二つにできるのに。
あの辺りに兵はおらんの。
開けてて守れないから。
だが不意打ちには申し分ない。あそこに急兵を置ける。
猛虎を丘に誘い込む。
騎兵に囲まれてしまうだけか。鳥が弧を描いておる。
何かが来るのを怖がってるみたい。
嵐だ。じき陸に降り立つのだ。港の長の屋敷。あれがハーンの隠れ家かもな。
船着き場にも水軍にも近い。賢いね。
ハーンは本土に向かう手はずがついておる。船には兵も火薬も積んであるだろう。俺の毒も。対馬で止めねば火の元が危うくなる。
大風がいつ来るかが肝になる。
大風が来ればハーンは船を止めねばなるまい。その時仕掛ける。
船も積み荷も壊してやる。そのためには兵器を盗まなきゃ。
お主ならば安きこと。
その後はどうする？
小勢が猛虎の気をそらし、俺が港に忍び込む。そしてハーンを撃つ。
いい策だ。
では上学で司祭を決めよう。
Okay. It's probably not going to be that simple, is it? I feel like we're getting like really, really close to the end.
Shimura 様が正しかったと。クロード様を悪く言うな。でもお侍でもあるだろう。主には一文に。
Alright. There's probably a bunch of little quests hidden in all of this area, the white areas. But I don't feel like traveling like everywhere just to uncover them.
いい知らせがあるよ。
策が出たのか。
ケンジがヒヤリを盗めそうな場所を見つけた。今から向かう。
幸先が良いな。だが兵の数が足りん。
ダメだ。
叔父上もハーンを葬りたいはずだ。ご加勢くださろう。
捕まって牢屋行きだ。
では叔父上に当て文を残せばよい。
城は侍だらけだよ。
蹴取られる前に城を出る。
Interesting.
よし、叔父上への文が書けた。
城へは馬に乗っていかなきゃね。死んだ馬にはかなわないけど、こいつらも使ってやって。
Are we getting... I feel like I have to choose this one, right? I think in the beginning of the game when we had to choose our horse, I just went with this one. Or one that looked similar to it because, you know, it's part of Digital Deluxe. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna keep going with it.
どうどう怖がるな。仲良くしよう。
名前は何にする？
I think we went with Nobu last time. I don't remember what Nobu means. I kind of want to name it Kage as Shadow because, you know, we're like Jin's in his emo phase right now. But I feel like it's a little bit too edgy, you know. Who cares? We'll go with it. If it fits the theme.
影世を守る闇。
いい名だね。どうやって城に忍び込むつもり？
あそこで育った。城壁の抜け道は全て覚えておる。子供の頃、よく叔父上から隠れたものだ。
Hey, does that mean I can finally put the horse armor back on my horse? Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Um...
よし。
ジン、何をしておる？
ああ、夕げの魚を取っているんです。
素手では取れぬと分かっておろうに。
叔父上にご子息が生まれたら私は捨てられますか？
ジン、よれ。思い違いをするな。わしは生涯続くこの道をお前と歩んでゆくぞ。何があろうと。
Man. That just breaks my heart, man. Because Shimura really wanted Jin as his son, right? Like, he was gonna adopt him officially. Like, it would still be terrible, and it would be just as sad, I think. Or maybe a little less sad, but it would be something else if Shimura was the one to call off the adoption. But no, it was Jin who denied him at the end. Because Jin, like, they were both set in their own respective ways. And that just makes it even worse. Sorry, I'm getting my tongue's getting mixed up. It just makes it worse that Jin was the one to deny Shimura's adoption. Do I just...
殺せば化け物になり下がったと示すだけ。
Will the quest fail if I kill any guards? Or if it doesn't fail, I wonder if there's any story consequences for me killing guards. I mean, obviously I'm not going to, or at least I'm gonna try not to. Crossing that bridge is oops, I almost I almost said a word I'm not supposed to say on YouTube. I feel like crossing that bridge is extremely dangerous for me, so I'm gonna try to see if there is a way to get in. That seems really far away. Can I get over there? I hope there's no like... Okay, yeah. I was about to say I hope there's no invisible wall, but I guess there is in a sense. Yeah, I don't have to go on top of the bridge, but I can go under it. Will it let me hook onto it all the way from here? Oh wait, I can just walk across this trunk. That works too. Can I get there all the way from here? Yeah.
Shimura 様を裏切るわけないのによ。俺もさ、だけど今は我慢しなきゃ。
Yeah, dude, those... Man. Using that poison... I know I told Yuna that it was necessary, but... that's not really how I feel. Like, there are some dialogue choices that I'll choose because it fits, like, because we're role-playing as a Jin, right? So sometimes I'll choose dialogue choices that'll be what Jin would probably say. But yeah, dude, like, that was like personally, I really don't feel good about it. And I think that's what the game is trying to make me feel. Okay, this guy is just standing there. Menacingly. Can I walk across this thing? No. Is there like another way I can get in? Huh? Oh, right. Because my my bells, they release poison. I forgot I got that upgrade. Damn. This I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I should have went in before he turned around. Man, it really sucks that I lost my one tool of distraction. This sucks, man. I need to get in there somehow. Man. Ah, shoot. Which way do I go? Oh, okay, there's a climbing ladder right there. Oh my god.
そばでした。身が引き締まる。
王子は対馬で食いとる。将軍様のおわす本土を危うくさせてはならぬか。
王子は酒井殿と同じ道を連れるようになったのだ。
その名を口にするな。
お許しください。
あやつのせいだ。
Can that guy move, please?
クロードは島に災いをもたらした。
次こそは逃しません。
城内をくまなく見張り、何かあれば知らせ。
承知いたしました。世を通して見張りましょう。
目指すは最上階。今なら忍び込める。
上学の2カ所で猛虎が敗戦を喫したらしく、どちらも堺、いえクロードめの仕業かと。いかがされますか。
クロードの処罰は後回しだ。猛虎を撃ってから考え。
しかし将軍様のご下知は。
言われずとも分かっておる。なれど今は猛虎を撃つと。
This guy is dead, dude. What happened?
北へ送った石膏が戻らず、虎は
行き先は分かるな。足跡のいざなう方へ軍を進めて。
Gotta find a way to get inside somehow. Why are there ladders here? Ladders, but... Oh...
今の行こう。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
上学の2カ所で猛虎が敗戦を喫したらしく、どちらも堺、いえクロードめの仕業かと。いかがされますか。
クロードの処罰は後回しだ。猛虎を撃ってから考え。
しかし将軍様のご下知は。
言われずとも分かっておる。なれど今は猛虎を撃つことが先決である。あの居所は突き止めた。
北へ送った石膏が戻らず、虎は
行き先は分かるな。足跡のいざなう方へ軍を進めてみよう。
お目に留まりそうなところに。
堺だ。出会え。
叔父上、お目にかかれぬことをお許しください。ハーンの水軍は泉に集まりました。本土を制するに足るだけの兵と毒を積んで、しかし大風が来ればその時こそ猛虎を撃ち船を沈める時。何とぞご加勢よ。そしてまた間にえんことを。父とことは申さぬまでも歩む道をたがえた武士として、叔父上がいかがお考えになろうとも身内には変わりませぬ。
Would it be too naive of me to wish, to hope that there is a happy ending? Hmm.
歩くのは危ないから。
この近くに座ってるだけで気持ちがいい。
鎧はお体に合ってます？もう鍛えられません。
また行きたいね。
猛虎が来てからという。少しも気が休まりやしない。
だったらあんたも一緒に。
遅かったじゃないか。心配したよ。捕まったかと思った。
文を届けるのに手間取ってな。
読んでもらえた。ハーンとの戦に加勢するって。
そう願うが、待っておるいとまはない。
風が強くなってきた。
朝には大風が来るな。ヒアリは無事に奪えたか？
痛手を負わせられるほどにね。それとクロードに従うため城を抜けた兵を見つけた。
Really?
夜明けと共に攻めるぞ。
そう伝えるよ。みんなに会ってきて。話を聞きたがってる。
Eternal blue sky. Why does that sound like the name of a mission that's gonna be the end? Is it? Are we at the end already?
酒井様。
わざわざ言うな。
志村様が身内あら。
杉寺の長がいて心強いぞ。
長だなんて名乗るつもりはありません。
だろうな。だからこそふさわしいのだ。お主の兄君と僧兵らの仇を討とう。
故郷を取り返すだけで幸せです。
この悲しみをいかにして乗り越えればいい。酒井様、良いお日和で。
Hello. Where is everybody?
聞いたことあるか？あの盲目の奉仕か？いつも新しいよ。
ジン、
政子殿、おいでくださるとは。
叱る時に参ると申したであろう。私もハーンを葬りたい。奴は夫を殺し、二人の息子を奪い取ったからな。
必ず裁きを下しましょう。
私も力を尽くそう。
お休みを。明日は長くなります。
もしくは短いか。
酒井、
その弓頼りにしております。
約束は果たしたぞ。
深く感謝いたします。
あまり干渉にふけるでない。
先生もでしょう。覚悟はつきましたか？
この世に生まれた時からな。明日が待ち遠しくてたまらんわ。
Do I have other allies that I can talk to? That's Yuna over there. That's it, right? Oh, is there some? Oh, you know what? Is it Kenji? Yeah, it is.
さあ、いよいよですね。
機嫌が良さそうだな。
当然ですよ。一日中酒を飲んでますからね。
あまり飲みすぎると明日起きられなくなるぞ。
戯れはさておき、明日は力の限り戦います。タカのためにも。
頼むぞ、ケンジ。
侍どもは敵だ。何？
お主に助けられてから随分と遠くまで来たな。
ジンは重くて引きずって歩いたよ。男にしなきゃ村に戻れなかったくらい。
すべてはお主のおかげだ、ユナ。
あんたは死ぬなよ。これまで辛いことばかり。大事な人も亡くした。お願いだ。
だがハーンを止めねば。
もういいよ。一緒に船を見つけて静かな地に逃げよう。戦は侍どもに任せりゃいい。
それは本心か？
いいや。
俺が死んでも戦い続けてくれ。
あんたってやつはひどい男だね。そろそろ休む？
まだだ。今はあと少し共にいてくれ。いよいよだ。この時を逃せば二度とハーンを撃てなくなる。ケンジ、ヒヤリの手はずはいかに？
いつでも矢の雨を降らせられますよ。
よし、ユナの合図で放つがよい。猛虎は束になってヒヤリを奪いに来るだろう。我らはそこを叩く。
火薬も弓兵も定められた場にある。
さあ参ろう、酒井。
皆の者、武運を。いざ。
ジン、志村様はいないね。
じきに大風が来る。我らも始めるぞ。合図の矢は放てるな。今だ。猛虎が来るぞ。 全てなで切れにしよう。
Alright, here we go.
うまくいったね。
猛虎は陣を整えておる。
その隙は与えません。
ノリオが丘の上の兵を率いておる。
ならば落ち合い加勢しましょう。
皆さんご無事で。
この地で型をつけましょう。今日をハーンの命日にします。志村殿のご加勢は待ちません。
私たちは大門を攻める。猛虎の気をそらすからその隙に忍び込め。
死にに行くつもりか。
ここまで来たんだ。今さら引くつもりはないよ。
おのおの方こそ誠の勇士。また生きて会おう。
兵の相手は任せな。
皆声を出さんか。
猛虎にかける情けはないぞ。
戦え、酒井様に続くのだ。
クロードに続け。
Oh my god. I was trying to go around because I figured something like that would happen. But they were like, nope. Go back to the story area. So I was like, okay, I'll just walk through the front door then.
Ой, өдөөгч харлаа. Хэцээний явжжээ.
Oh no.
하고 누구해?
Alright, the man is here.
내기 좀 하신다.
kidding me?
ムクロだらけだ。己も志村もくだらなかったからな。和平にも応じず己は戦を選んだ。ではその報いは本土の民に受けてもらう。
Did he change his armor?
この対馬からは出さんぞ。
What is that? Oh my god. Okay. Why can't I dodge that? Oh, it's poison. I was gonna say that was a cheap tactic from Khotun Khan, but I feel like Jin isn't. He does stuff like that too, so.
戦争。
That was satisfying. Hmm.
ハーンは死んだが、その残党は隠れておる。奴らを追いやらねば誠の平和は戻らん。
猛虎が去ったらどうなるんだ？
また生きていくだけだ。
Just before we press on, so what Jin said about when Khotun, he told Jin that history's gonna remember him forever, but Jin says that no, he's gonna be forgotten. Is that true? Like, is Khotun, like, obviously Genghis Khan is real, right? But is Khotun like an actual real character? Like, was he a real person in real life? Or was he made up for the sake of the story? Because everybody hears about Genghis Khan, right? But you don't really... Like, if you're a history buff, like, if you know your history, you probably know all the other Khans and stuff, but for the casual person, for the normal person, normies like us, we only hear about Genghis Khan. We don't really hear about the other Khans. So I think... So on one hand, I think it's true that Khotun is right in that, like, people will remember the Mongols forever. Because Genghis Khan was like such a huge historical person. But like his name overshadows everybody else's. Like all of his other Khans and stuff. So I guess they're both kind of right, Jin and Khotun. Jin is right in that like if you say Khotun Khan, like who's gonna know? If you haven't played this game and then you say, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if Khotun Khan was a actual real person. 1 second. Okay, so Khotun Khan is a fictional character. Okay. So then I feel like it's a little bit unfair for me to say that nobody's gonna remember Khotun Khan, like his name. Because if you haven't played this game, you wouldn't know, because he's a completely fictional character. So I think ultimately, if that is the case, because people remember the name of Genghis Khan, I feel like Khotun was right in that then. But anyway, it's not a huge point.
自分が誰かもわからなくなった。
お主は誠の勇士で誠の友だ。
野党だけどね。
それは過去だ。明日の己はお主が決めろ。かけろ、かけ。そろそろ立つぞ。叔父上が探しに来る。
いや、来ないよ。戦の後に使いが来たんだ。
和睦の申し出か？
あんたに会いたいとさ。赤い葉が落ちるしんとした湖のそばで。
大巫女、よく稽古をつけてもらった地だ。
ついてこうか。
唯一の家族だ。一人で会わねば。
そうだね。タカを思うとまだ胸が痛む。髪についた煙の匂い、小さく笑う顔、酔いつぶれた姿さえ懐かしい。あいつは私のすべてだった。だけどもう一人きりだ。
そうではない。俺がおる。
クロードは島のみんなのもんだろ。
We did it, guys. We beat the boss. I really want to believe that Jin's talk with Shimura is gonna be peaceful. But I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm getting such a strong feeling that it's gonna be some sort of trap. Like, I know Shimura, like, yeah, he's right, technically right now, he is Jin's quote-unquote enemy, only in the sense that Jin is a vigilante and Shimura is the law. Like, I guess it depends on how strong Shimura's conviction, like how strongly he wants to uphold the law, like how set he is in his beliefs against Jin. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling right now. So okay. So go starve or die. We're gonna get dice for this. Alright. I'm excited actually. Because I'm so set in wearing this armor that dyes are the only thing I have to make it look different. If I want a change of pace, I guess. I'm really curious how this is gonna go. I hope Shimura and Jin can come to a mutual understanding.
叔父上はまだか。船着き場で待とう。
Sorry about that. I'm drinking something right now out of a can. Yeah, I accidentally made a loud noise. though.
ジン、
叔父上、
来ないかと疑った。
お話があります。力を合わせれば猛虎の残党を打ち払い、島を取り戻せましょう。
お前の務めではない。堺家は武士の身分を失った。
What?
この日をもってお前は武士ではない。
民のためこの身を尽くしました。悔いはありません。
新たな武家が本土から使わされる。領地や屋敷も失われよう。
故郷に別れを告げても。
ついてまいれ。
Tale of Lord Shimura. That's usually a title that's reserved for like side characters, right? Their side stories. So I wonder how this is gonna play out.
本土の武士を鍛える任を授かったからな。
よかった。猛虎は日の本全土を奪うまで諦めません。
奴らとの戦にこの生涯を費やすつもりだ。この務めはお前と果たしたかった。父と子として。
So when Shimura said that they disbanded Clan Sakai, I was surprised because for so like I was thinking that Shimura was also part of Clan Sakai. But I guess not. I guess like his clan is different, right? Is Shimura his last name? So is it Clan Shimura? Or is it because he's a Chito, like he doesn't... Like I don't know how the samurai culture works. I don't know, I'm just like a casual enjoyer of like Japanese, like... stuff like this. Like I don't know the details and how everything works. Yeah, that's why I was surprised, but I guess it makes sense if Shimura is technically not part of Clan Sakai. It would make sense because Jin, yeah, so.
それより5歳をめとって家族を作られた。
今さら何を思う。ぬかるみにはまったよ。
そこもと手を貸そう。
そんなめっそうもございません。
遠慮いたすな。
一人では動かせんぞ。
ありがとうございます。見た目より泥が深くて。
大きい荷だな。行き先は
上学へ。クロード様の税がいるので。
税がおるのか。
ご存じない。近々大風を味方に海を渡り、原国を焼き尽くすそうです。
それは大層な話だ。
この荷はすべて食べ物です。せめてと思って。
まずは泥から出さねばな。
Interesting. I wonder how Shimura feels about that. Oh gosh, okay.
上学までの道のりは長い。ぬかるみに気をつけよ。猛虎にもな。
そうします。
あやつの話を信じてはなりません。
今はよせ。ついてる。
税などおりません。
日ごとにお前の大義に民が集まっておる。将軍様は案じておいでだ。このわしもな。
それは無用の思案かと。
新しい武家が来たら 民は神戸を垂れるのだろうか。クロードの名のもと背を向けるのです。
さようなことはさせません。言って聞かせます。
お前が手本を見せたのだ。わしに背いたことで民は主を裏切ることを学んでしまった。お前もいつの日か背を刺されるとは思わんのか。
I guess that's true. He has a point.
馬を降りろ。ここからは歩く。
御意のままに。我が一族の墓所。
堺家の先祖7代がここに眠っておる。お前の母もな。
父上も。
手を合わせてやらんとな。
The scenery is so beautiful. Look at all the leaves, man. I've never been so impressed with video game leaves.
寂しくなります。
そうだな。お前は謀反人になった。
私を切れと。
クロードは罪人だ。武士に逆らうよう民をそそのかし。己
を守るためです。
毒でか。もうこの手に渡ったのだぞ。
あのままでは民を犬死にさせていました。
誉れを捨てたな。
誉れが何だとおっしゃる。
残念だ。志村の家を途絶えさせるわけにはいかん。新たな子を迎える。
この首を土産に。
その首は我が戒めだ。これで最後になるな。いい日和だ。
Oh, God.
受け取れ。最後の言葉をここに記すがよい。
承知しました。
God, I feel so bad for both of them, man. And you're writing a haiku, you know, okay. I really like how they implemented this haiku death poem, samurai death poem thing in this game. Like, at first I thought it was just gonna be like a kind of like menial side activity, but when I saw that you had to write a death poem at the end of Iki Island quest, That's when I first got the idea, oh, like, hey, they're actually implementing this in a way that's more meaningful. So I guess it makes sense that we're writing one now at the end. Okay, let's make this count. Let's actually consider what we're gonna write for the sake of roleplay, I guess. Eyes that saw my pain, hands that shaped the world, strength in every step. Yeah, sorry I'm dragging this on, but I have to say, the fact that Jin's, the final words of Clan Sakai, he's writing about his uncle. That's really touching, man. That's really... But that just breaks my heart even more, dude. Oh my god, dude. This sucks. It's really nice, but it sucks, dude. I feel so bad. Eyes are windows to the soul, right? So we'll write about Shimura's eyes, I guess. A fate neither of us wants. Destiny divides our souls. A bond broken forever. I don't think I want to write about how separated they are as the final haiku. Maybe we'll go with the first one. It's not, you know, it's not positive, but I feel like it's more positive than the other two. Because when you say a fate that neither of us want, it's like Jin is I don't think regret is the right word, because regret shows that, like, I don't think Jin has regret, because he chose his path and then he set on it, but he doesn't like what it means, I guess. Is there only two choices for this? Oh, there's a third one. Will death redeem us? I fight without hope. This is where we part. This is so sad, man. Why is every line so so sad? I'm not choosing that one. That one's too negative for me. This is where we part. Will death redeem us? Death is negative in this context, but it's like Jin is holding out hope for redemption, I guess. So maybe we'll go with this.
はい、叔父上。
鍛えてやる。堺家でも古今無類の武者へとな。お前は我が子同然だ。 どうする？
やります。
Oh god. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What? Dude, I don't... You can't do this to me, dude. I don't know. Oh my god, I feel like I have to sit on this for like an hour. Man. Because I think it's... Okay, hear me out on this, alright? I don't know about like the samurai, the shogun culture and whatnot. But I think like it's the moral and honorable way. The honorable and moral choice is to give a samurai a warrior's death, right? And to not do it is to dishonor and disrespect the samurai. Is it right? I don't know, man. Like, that's the impression that I have. But I just don't know enough about their culture to speak on it definitively. Also, I feel like I get the feeling that Shimura wants to die. I don't think Shimura I think he was expecting to die in this duel. Because when Jin says, like earlier in this mission, when Jin told Shimura that he could remarry and have another heir, Shimura sounded a little bit hesitant, I guess, kind of reluctant. Like he wasn't sure of it. He didn't sound sure of himself. Like I think in his mind, Jin was his son, his one and only son, and there was never going to be another, no matter what. And then like when Jin walked away from him, like that was it. Like to him, that was the end of both Clan Sakai and Clan Shimura. So if we spare him now, for Shimura, I feel like what does Shimura have left? Like I'm speaking, like obviously Shimura can do a lot of good with his remaining life, right? But like I'm speaking as if like what Shimura is thinking right now. Like if I were Shimura right now, what I would be thinking is like if my one and only son walks away now and spares me, after all of that, after everything that I just talked about, like what is there left? What's left? Like what is the point, you know? So I'm just like rambling right now because I really don't know what to pick, but I'm leaning a bit more towards granting him his wish. Even though I really don't want to do it. Like I said, I think that's despite Jin losing all of his honor, I feel like that is in one aspect regaining a bit of his honor too. So yeah, let's just go for it, man. It sucks, but I feel like I have to. God, I hate this. Oh my god.
浄土で待っておるぞ。
はい。
Oh my god, man. I feel like my eyes were getting teary. I haven't I didn't cry at that, but then I was super close. I was almost there. Like I could feel it coming, and then like yeah, I was all yeah. Oh man, dude. What do I even say, man? Is there like a after credit scene? Because I've heard rumors that Ghost of Tsushima 2 is in development. I don't think there was anything officially announced, right? So if there is, there might be like a sequel bait ending scene, like in Marvel. Press escape to skip credits. I think I'm just gonna let it roll for now in case there's anything interesting that pops up. But instead of just sitting here doing nothing and just waiting, I guess I'll talk a little bit. Just some final thoughts about this game. Stuff that I want to reiterate what I said in some earlier videos, that I just want to make it clearer. Because it's kind of hard to speak when I'm actually playing the game like in key moments, because in key moments it's like usually characters are talking and I don't want to speak over them, and the only other option I have is to just pause the game, but you can't really pause the game while cutscenes are happening. The game won't let you do that. So sometimes I just had to just let it go, and then hopefully I'll remember later. Anyway, but what I was talking about, so yeah, I heard that there was Ghost of Tsushima 2 in development, just rumors and whatnot. So I was really curious about how this game would end, because if there is a Ghost of Tsushima 2, like I was like, that is okay. So Jin is a vigilante, and then he's a wanted criminal. So how would that carry on over into the next game? Like I had my doubts that Jin was gonna die, you know? Because even if Jin does die in this game, like he didn't. So it's like, okay, so maybe there's like another main character for Ghost of Tsushima 2. But then I was like, no, I don't think so. So I was curious about how this game would end, and I was, it almost got me. I was like, maybe this game will have a happy ending after all. But then we got closer and closer to the end, and then I was like, oh no, this game is not gonna have a happy ending, especially when Shimura, when we had that big moment at that one fort with all the when we poison all the Mongols, I mean, because I think technically Mongols and Mongolians are like two separate terms describing two separate people. So I think so, I'm not sure, but I gotta be careful not to get those two terms confused. Yeah, when we had that big moment of Jin denying Shimura's adoption, and then I was like, oh no, so like one of them is gonna die by the end of this, because this game, if the side quest taught us anything about this game, it's that this game does not shy away from tragic endings. Actually, in fact, a lot, I want to say 80% to 90% of the side quests we had ended up tragically. I'm talking about those really like not side quests for larger characters like Ishikawa. I'm talking about like those really minor side quests that we just happen upon while we wander around the world. Yeah. So I was like, okay, so then one of them is gonna die, and if there's a Ghost of Tsushima 2, it's probably not gonna be Jin. So at that point, I kind of came to terms with the fact that Shimura might die. Like he has a high chance of dying in this game. So I guess I kind of saw it coming, if I am being totally honest, but I didn't. Like, even if you can suspect those kinds of things, you don't know how it's gonna play out, right? And I think this game pulled it off so well at the end. That ending sequence, that whole ending mission was top notch, man. The scenery, the music, the absolute amount of emotion, like everything brought out of you. Dude, when Shimura started breaking down and crying at the end, like right before they were writing the haikus, dude, that was so sad. Like, I was about to cry because he started crying. Like, I felt so bad for him. Yeah. So, okay, let's talk about like some other stuff. If I were to walk away from this game, I mean, that's what I am doing technically, actually. So forget what I said. If there's one thing that I'm taking out of this game, I should say, that's a better way to put it. It's that this game is it's basically the modern Assassin's Creed formula, right? It had, except for the go to this place and then do the viewpoint, and then it'll unlock, like, that's how you unlock all the icons surrounding that place. Like, you know what I'm saying? The viewpoint towers with the eagle's nests. It doesn't really have that. I mean, it does. You have to liberate captured villages and whatnot to uncover the surrounding areas, but it's not as you can just do it just by traveling there instead. So it's not as big of a feature, I guess. But other than that, everything else, it's sort of like what Assassin's Creed Origins and carrying on forward from that game is trying to do, right? But I think this game, look, I like Assassin's Creed. Like, despite all the hate the series gets, I enjoy the games quite a lot, actually, when I play them. But I think this game sort of pulls back and gives you a more it's a bit more curated in its experience, I want to say. And in that sense, the map is smaller, a lot smaller than the Assassin's Creed maps. And yeah, when I just say that, I guess it kind of encapsulates everything else. Like, it's so hard to put into words. It's like what Assassin's Creed is trying to do, but it's kind of like at a higher level, I guess. It's like that formula, but perfected. But I don't think it's a perfect game, though. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think this game was perfect. I think part of it is to blame on me because I tried to do every single side quest and side activity that I came across, but I think there is like towards the end of Act 1 and like the beginning of Act 2, I think there were some pacing issues. I think there were some parts that kind of dragged. But I think that has more to do with the way that I played. If I just rushed through the story and just ignored everything else, I think it would have been paced much better. Like, of course, obviously, right? So, but then if that's the way that it's supposed to be paced, then why make it open world in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you write a story for an open world game, you have to approach it differently than a fully linear experience of a game. So I think, but it's not like a big issue, you know? So it's such a nitpick in that front. So it was not a whole, like, overall, like, even if it did have some minor pacing setbacks, overall it was such a good story that it's like nothing. Like, I wouldn't, if I had to give it like an official rating, like a numbered scale rating for this game, like at most I would take away like, I don't know, like half a point, because it was not a big deal at all for me. Is this white? What? Hold on. Wow, it's completely white. Oh, now we're full Assassin's Creed. We're just missing some red in the waist area. It looks like there's something we can... This is not completely over. Okay, let me just do this then. Where the hell am I? Is this Jin's house? Yeah, man, my horse. So is this a new die that I unlocked? It's like... It's super white, dude.
ジン、いい隠れ家だね。あんたに会ってる。
受け入れねばな。今や堺家は滅び、俺は罪人となった。
志村様のこと聞いて辛かったろ。
いや、なすべきをしたまで。
とにかく生きててよかった。ハーンを殺して蒙古軍には長がいなくなった。これで本土は安心
だが兵は残っておる。島から出られる以上土地を奪おうとさらに気負っているはずだ。
戦は終わってないんだね。忘れないで。あんたが対馬を守れ。
忘れるわけがない。
そうだね。これからは二手に分かれようか。
猛虎を退けるのも手早く済むだろうからな。
また会おう。それまで達者で。
ああ、達者でな。
Okay, so that's how it ties into doing the remaining side activities. New Game Plus. What is this, dude? What kind of mask is this in this armor? Okay, where in the map is this? Oh, that's cool. All right. Wait, I was meaning to check where is this? It's like, okay, it's in the middle of Otsuna. Old Clans Hill. Wow, this is super beat up, man. So did Jin just find a random ruined house and then just settle up in there? I kind of like it, actually. It has like a Halloween haunted vibe to it, which is fitting because he's the ghost, right? Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, I guess story top notch. I really enjoyed the story, and that's what I care about the most. Well, there's two things I care about the most, gameplay and story, right? I mean, that's obvious. That's so obvious. I feel like I don't have to even say that. That's like everybody. But yeah, story was, if I had to give it like out of 10, if I had to give it a story, I would say I feel like they could have, no, I don't want to repeat myself. I'll give it, I want to say like 8.5 or somewhere between 8.5 and 9. I feel like that's such a cop-out. Like half a point is like such a cop-out. I feel like, yeah, I want to say somewhere between 8 and 9. Yeah. I think it's dangerous for me to say that because I feel like when it comes to video game scales, anything like 8 is like average, right? But no, that's like I'm saying, okay, when I rate it out of 10, I mean 5 is the average, okay? So I'll give it an 8. Maybe a 9 on some occasions. Like, you know, that whole point where right after starting from the death of Taka Like that part set it off. From Taka's death, like all the way to the end, like that whole segment carried it so hard, dude. Like it absolutely gripped me. Like the story went so hard from that point on. So like from there, from Taka's death to the end, I'll give it. It was almost perfect. It was like a 9, like a 10 at some segments. But like when we're considering everything else up to that point, because everything else is such a huge part of the story too, I'll give it. It's like an 8, I guess. Gameplay wise, the combat was super enjoyable. I think this is one of the more enjoyable combat that I've ever played in a video game. Easy 9. Easy. Combat was easy. Or no, combat was easy to rate, I meant. Not that the combat was easy, because I had a hard time fighting, but I enjoyed it a lot. The duels were absolute fire. The duels are great. I love the duels. In this game, like, it took me a very long time to get a hang of it, because I had to get used to the KBM controls. It's really awkward to do it. And then it was hard to remap everything, because it's like when you're playing on a keyboard and then everything is relying on quick reflexes, it's really difficult to find the right keys to map to. Like no matter what, it's gonna feel awkward. So I feel like playing with the controller is the better experience when it comes to action RPGs. But like, I think by the end, I got used to it enough that it was more about me just not being very good, me just having slow reflexes rather than me actually fighting the controls. Because at the early part of the game, like there were some parts where I was like actually getting frustrated fighting with the KBM controls. But later on, I got used to it, and then, yeah, so even with that aspect, it's really my fault for playing on the keyboard, honestly. So I can't take away any points for that. And when it comes to side characters, I want to say at first, when I say side characters, I mean all the allies we had. I'm not talking about like Shimura. Because if we're talking about like overall, like everybody included, I want to say Shimura was my favorite character. His story was very tragic. And I really like that about his story. I guess no matter, even though I hope for a happy ending, tragic stories I relate to them better for some reason. Shimura, like I really felt bad for him, so like I'm not a father or anything, but then like I don't know why, he was just very relatable to me. But if we're talking about like ally side characters, I don't know if Yuna counts because she's more of a second main character, I guess, or third. She's up there. She's like the top 3 main characters, so. But yeah, side characters, I want to say Yuna is my favorite. But if we're talking about side characters who aren't really tied to the main story, like I'm talking like Ishikawa, Kenji, Masako, I'll say I'm saying this based on their stories, their storylines. Ishikawa's was probably my favorite. Kenji's story, honestly, I liked his character. He was very humorous. He's the comic relief, right? But did he even have a storyline? Like, I don't even remember. I just remember doing one mission for him, or two, where like, I don't know, like I can't remember anything. So I yeah. Other than that, Norio's story, I have to be honest. Norio's story, I didn't like it very much. I thought it was just, I hate to say it, but I thought it was a little bit boring. Masako's, I enjoyed her story. I played through it, but I had a hard time understanding Masako's sister's motivations. Right? Like, I understand that Masako kind of stole her life from her, but like I said in that video, dude, she like, yeah, your sister did that to you, but seriously, like, one, like, you have to understand, like, deep down, that wasn't completely Masako's fault, right? And then you did that to, you destroyed her entire family, including children. Like, how messed up do you have to be? Like, it's like one of those evil characters where the motivations of their evil deeds, it's not really logically backed up. It has more to do with the fact that they're just mentally unstable. That works for certain characters, like the Joker. He's like the epitome of that character archetype, right? But for some characters, that motivation just doesn't work. And even though I don't think the game was pushing that narrative to us, that Masako's sister was mentally unstable, that's how it came off, because I feel like if she wasn't mentally unstable, her motivations to destroying everybody in that clan, including the children, just doesn't really work for me. It feels like it's such a leap. So other than the final end section of Masako's story, I enjoyed it overall. And Ishikawa's story, I have no qualms about. I think it was strong from the beginning all the way to the end. So so I guess Ishikawa's story was my favorite out of everybody's. Is there anything else? The music was beautiful. Oh yeah, the scenery in this game, gorgeous. Everything about this, the way that this game looks. Like, you go anywhere, and then, gosh, you just go and okay, this is a bad place to say this, but because it's just trees everywhere, so you can't really get a good look of the scenery. But if you go anywhere else and then you just look, and it's like a painting, it's like a work of art. This game is absolutely gorgeous. I think there's only a couple of games that can pull that off really well, where like everywhere you look is a work of art, and that's probably like Elden Ring. I think like in this like generation, in this decade of video games, Elden Ring probably pulls that off the best, maybe. Elden Ring has more of that painterly style, where it just looks like literally somebody grabbed a paintbrush and like painted it, and then it looks like painted to make it look realistic, but it's still it's so beautiful, like in that regard. But this game is a work of art in the fact that it's like a beautiful photograph rather than a painting, I guess. And I'm just drawn more towards Elden Ring's art style, but I'm comparing apples and oranges here. So what I want to say is that this game does it differently in the artwork, in the art style, but it pulls it off almost like pretty much just as well. This game is so goddamn gorgeous, dude. Like if I like 10 years from now, right, and I think back to Ghost of Tsushima, I think the first thing that's gonna pop up in my head is, yeah man, that game looked absolutely amazing. So huge props to the artists, developers who worked on this game. I think that kind of wraps it up for I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like I wanted to mention something, but I don't remember what. So for the sake of not carrying this on for much longer, I'm just gonna end it right there, where I just don't sit here and just think about things to talk about. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This game has been a masterpiece, honestly. Really loved it, really enjoyed it. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next game. I'll just, I don't know, pick something out of Game Pass, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys. Bye. See you next time.